Risotto is one of the most fabulous Italian recipes. Well, this cauliflower version comes pretty close to its original one. Hi, my name is Marianne. I'm a French cook and I'm very happy to be here today to share my best recipes with you. We need a cauliflower, an onion, Parmesan cheese, butter, eggs, dry white wine, coarse sea salt, fine sea salt and pepper. First we're going to grate the Parmesan cheese. Now we're going to grate the cauliflower. So to do Cauli-rice, you could use a food processor, or you can actually grate it with a box grater, but it takes a little bit more time and effort. So before putting it in the food processor, I'm just going to slice it in one direction and the other. Blend it until it's the size of coarse sea salt. This is the good size. So I'm going to transfer this Cauli-rice into a pan, a large one. I'm going to cover this with water, cold water. I'm going to bring it to a boil. In the meantime, we're going to mince the onion. So the water is boiling, I'm adding the coarse sea salt, mixing. I'm waiting for the water to boil again and I'm going to cover it and let it cook for 3 minutes. While the cauliflower cooks, we're going to put a colander in the sink with a cloth over it. I know it looks weird, but there's a reason. The cauliflower cooked for 3 minutes. I'm going to pour this in the colander. And then we're going to pour cold water on the cauliflower. Perfectly cold. Put the pan back on medium heat. Add half the butter. And then we're going to add the onion. So the butter is hot enough. I'm adding the onion. The fine sea salt. I'm mixing and we're going to let the onion soften. Add the dry white wine, pour it over the onion and let it completely evaporate. While the wine is evaporating, we're going to mix the eggs with the Parmesan cheese. Washing my hands. This sauce is going to help have a creamy risotto. Otherwise, without the rice, it's quite hard to have a creamy risotto. That's the little trick of this recipe. The wine has evaporated. Now I can add the cooked cauliflower. I go back on medium heat and mix. The cauliflower is warmed up. We can now add the second half of butter. Mix until the butter is incorporated. The final step of this cauliflower risotto, we're going to add the eggs mixed with the Parmesan cheese. You can remove from heat and the risotto is ready. We can smell the Parmesan cheese, it smells delicious, it really smells like a risotto. You can add anything you want on top of it. Today I'm just adding a few basil leaves. I would love to hear from you. Please let me know in the comments below if you have any questions or if the recipe worked for you. But for now, I say thank you so much for watching and I hope you have a nice day.